I think the recommendation of the Presidential Working Party is that we would want to separate placement and testing to appreciate what our children have learned, trying to look at their competencies, at their skills and knowledge, and translating that into certification. And then using that now separately to place them. Because what we've been doing for a long time is that we were mixing the two. That's why we were having cluster subjects. And we used to say you must be credit on mathematics, Kiswahili, English, biology sometimes, chemistry. So you find this kid is credit on so many learning areas which are aligned to placement. But we want to say separate placement from grading so that across the world you test a kid on two critical areas, on numeracy and literacy. And that's why we are saying we are going to grade this kid on mathematics and a language as compulsory. And a language is either English or Kiswahili, not both. And you'll have taken care of literacy and numeracy. Now, the other things now you look at where are the best areas that the kid has acquired knowledge and competencies by picking on the best subjects and learning areas that they have scored well so that you use that to grade them. So you pick the first two, which is numeracy and literacy. That's a subject, that's a language and mathematics. And then you pick the best 5 from all the subjects that the kid has done. You can imagine this kid who have done 3 sciences. And we are saying we are grading you in 2 sciences. The kid has 3 A's in the 3 sciences, but we shall leave out 1 A because we must pick a humanity. And this guy, because may not be good in humanities, this guy has gotten a poor grade in humanity, which will take down his mean grade. And having taken down his average grade, it will take that kid out of the area that he wanted to learn. You know, for you to do medicine, in most cases it does that you must get a straight A. So this guy will end up missing a straight A because we have forced a humanity into his grading. But if we had said any best 5 subjects, the 3 sciences would have been there, and maybe another 2 areas where he's very good. That way, you'll have given the right certificate to this kid. But now when it goes to placement, they will say you must have done 3 sciences to do medicine. This guy will be having his 3 sciences which have been graded. So we shall have totally separated certification from placement, so that cluster on placement becomes a different issue after certification. That's what we are doing. And we are not rolling it out. It has to go through proper approvals. We are doing a CAB memo which will go to Cabinet. Once Cabinet approves it, we would want to do it as early as we can because it will save so many children. We still have 5 cohorts of 844. We would want these 5 cohorts to benefit from the new grading system. So we shall move with speed to make sure that the Cabinet paper is presented to Cabinet, they give us direction, and we move forward as a country.
And Daktari, once that grading system is in place in terms of estimates, how many students are we likely to see join universities or technical institutions?
We are already doing a simulation using previous year's examination so that we can see the impact. By the time we develop the Cabinet memo and the Cabinet paper, we shall have done all those simulations to assist Cabinet in making decisions in what the impact of the new grading system will have on transition to tertiary institutions. So we are working on that.
Yeah. And finally, we understand that you've been briefing the Departmental Committee on Education, that's National Assembly, on some of the milestones perhaps you've made in terms of implementing the reforms as proposed by the Presidential Working Party. Perhaps what are some of the issues that you share with them, and what were their concerns?
No, what we are saying is that we would want to have an harmonized approach to this transformation through the Presidential Working Party. An harmonized way through which we are consulting, and there is wide consultation. Already the process was quite consultative. The Working Party went across the country. We briefed the president several times, and that's why now we would want to bring in the arm of government, of legislature into it, so that they are part of the process, so that everybody feels included and everybody is included in the process, and we shall be able to move this process faster. And you know, they say if you want to walk very fast, you will go alone. But if you want to go far, then go as a team. And that's the team that we are creating by making sure that we involve everybody in this process. And Parliament, I can tell you, is a critical part of this, because there are quite a number of laws that will need amendments. And having them as a partner is so important. And that's why we are here today, so that they are partners in this process.
Yes, now one of the recommendations was to reduce